The Wine Insiders presents a very exclusive trip to Constant Vineyards, the most scenic winery in Napa Valley. Join us for this private tour and tasting, plus listen carefully for an opportunity to win bottles of Constant's most highly prized wines.
Join me today for an insiders-only visit to Constant Diamond Mountain Vineyards. Constant is an ultra-private winery, never open to the public, but well worth the long, winding journey up to the summit of Diamond Mountain. Trust me, it's worth the drive, as Constant is still an undiscovered paradise, producing highly sought-after collector Cabernet for a picturesque estate property worthy of Architectural Digest and your private tour and tasting today. We finally arrived. This looks like our host, Fred Constant. Hi, Fred.
Hal, congratulations. Welcome to Diamond Mountain. Not many people survive it up this far. It was about 3 miles.
It's quite an adventure. Lots of turns, but boy, it's pretty up here. It's worth the drive.
Well, you're at the highest, oldest vineyard in Napa now, Diamond Mountain Vineyard. Well, this is our Director of Hospitality, Floozy.
Hello.
Yo.
Floozy, how are you?
Real well, a little treat.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
You know how you know she's a Floozy?
Tell me.
She has her phone number on her collar.
Let's get started.
All right, man.
Okay,
welcome.
Thank you very much. Fred, this is spectacular. Tell me about the view behind us.
Not bad, is it?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we're up here about 2,100 feet, and behind us is Mount St. Helena, 4,100 feet, and just to the right are the Palisades, and down below Calistoga. And a little further out, got Knights Valley, Joe Montana, Alexander Valley, and in Sonoma, and way out Lake County and Mendocino.
So tell me about Diamond Mountain. What's so special about Diamond Mountain?
Well, you know, I sort of tell people that here we are, you think of California and you think of different types of wines, but Napa Valley, of course, is very special, very small, and you think of Cabernet and Bordeaux varietals. And then as you come up the valley where we are at the very top, or was the top of the valley, is Diamond Mountain, very small, but always known for very good Cabernets.
Who are some of your neighbors around here we might have heard of?
About 2,000 feet lower, 3 miles down that road you came up, are two very good producers, Von Strasser and Diamond Creek.
So what do we have to taste here, Fred?
Syrah.
Excellent. Syrah, but I thought you said these were all Cabernet vineyards here.
Well, these are all Cabernet vineyards behind us. But
Okay.
a little further down the ridge where you're looking right now is, yeah, you almost see them, about 500 yards down there. We have the only vineyard on Diamond Mountain that's in Sonoma County.
Fred, this is a beautiful wine. What's the production on this wine?
Would you believe 8 barrels?
A whopping 8 barrels.
That's all. That's it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fred, what do we get to taste next?
Cabernet.
I'm ready. And how would you characterize your Cabernet versus Napa Valley Cabernet?
There really is a big difference up here where you have a lot, because of the hillsides, you get better drainage, and we'll get into it. What's really unique about our place, the terroir here.
Let's taste it. That is delicious. That is truly delicious. Now, have you submitted many of your wines for ratings?
Well, sometimes we do and sometimes we don't, Hal. It's sort of interesting. I can remember the first time that we had one of the big wine critics came up here, and I took him for a little tour in my little Willie's Jeep, and he almost fell out, and I reached over and I grabbed him and pulled him back in. He was feeling quite kind at the time, and after we went down to the farmhouse, and he did his swishing and swirling, and this went on for quite a while. And we had no idea whether he liked it or not when he left. And we got back from vacation. He actually tasted our first 3 vintages, and he wrote, "A new can't miss Cabernet." Reminds me the first time I tasted Bryant, Screaming Eagle, so forth, Harlan, Della Valley. So I went to Mary, and she said, "So?" And I said, "So those are really good people to be associated with."
Exactly.
And she said, so how much wine did you make? And I told her, I said, "Well, we made about 300 or 400 cases." And of course she said, "So why didn't you make more?"
Exactly. So when you get that kind of feedback from an influential publication like that on your first vintages, how does that affect the future of your business?
What it did was it really energized us to do more. we started putting in more vineyard. The vineyard that you can see around us here, we planted in '97 and in 2000. In 2001, we put in our own winery, which really enabled us to step up what we're doing in terms of managing our whole program in terms of a total estate production. Our cave, it's just done a lot it's been a continuing process, a journey.
Of the vintages that you've produced so far, which ones do you feel are your real standouts?
Well, I think that '97 was certainly a standout, and more recently the '01, and I think what you'll be seeing in the '04 and '05 will just a continuum of really great wines. Well, actually, I have something very special for you today as well.
Okay. I think what I like about this, Fred, is it shows your commitment to the quality to produce truly age-worthy wine. I think it's peaking in fruit, very well balanced, but it still has a bit of life left in it.
Well, exactly. I mean, the tannins are definitely here, but one of the things that we're proud about, I think, is that those tannins are not hard, chewy tannins. They're just enough to really keep the wine going. I mean, the fruit, of course, is still here. I mean, it's really, really special, and is there for a period of time.
So, Fred, why would you ever leave life here on Diamond Mountain?
Well, you know, candidly, Hal, there are many days like today that I probably will never leave. Fortunately, Mary's out rummaging for some fresh goodies for the table tonight.
Well, life is good here.
Life is good, and every year we feel that we can try and do better and better with what we're doing, and probably the most satisfying thing is really my life with Mary and enjoying things here and being able to share it.
Well, thanks for inviting us to spend just a few moments up here with you on Diamond Mountain, Fred.
Constant cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us today at the Wine Insiders. Log on to thewineinsiders.com now and learn how you can visit Constant Vineyards and how you can win bottles of Constant's most highly prized wines. That's thewineinsiders.com.